John.
Hey, Marissa.
How are you?
Good.
Good. All right, so you've done a few episodes now. It's officially called The Huddle with John Furner.
All right.
Very exciting. Yes, so what's the significance there?
Well, I was going to ask you. No, the huddle. The huddle. It's where we all get together and just regroup, think about what we need to do, where we're going, where the business is going, and as a team, what has to happen. The stores have huddles every day. The DCs have huddles. Fulfillment centers do. A lot of the teams around the home offices have huddles. And it's just a couple minutes that you, lack of a better analogy, you step off the field, get a good grip for where you are and how things are going, adjust and move on.
And this is going to be a recurring thing. So what should people come to expect from these episodes?
Well, hopefully you can get to know more a bit about all of us, the things that our people are doing across the company, what's going on inside this great company, Walmart, and maybe a couple ideas that might help you decide what you want to do or get some leadership advice from one of the guests like you.
And you can communicate with associates in so many different ways. Obviously, you have this podcast, videos, emails. Associates can follow you on LinkedIn and Instagram at Furner. Why is it so important to you to have those different touch points?
Well, I think it's really important, first of all, to give associates the ability to receive the message the way they want to receive it. And it's no different than the business, right? Customers decide that they need something, they want something, they want to buy it, and hopefully we're the choice destination. But it's up to them to determine how they get it. They can come pick it up, they can buy it in the store, they can have us ship it to their home. No different than the messaging. So associates need to be able to have a lot of choices in the way they get the messaging.
Absolutely. How do you, as a leader, though, find a balance between staying connected with associates, making sure they're informed, but not getting like too in the weeds and overwhelming them with information?
Well, at times, I think you do have to get in the weeds.
Right.
Because that's where the action is, right? And you've got to see what's at the root of the problem. Get closer to the associates, get out in stores, get fulfillment centers. No different than any business. The real truth is closest to the work. And so when you talk to the people who are doing the real work, and they're the ones who are out serving and stocking shelves, driving trucks around the country, writing code to make sure that the cart works on checkout when you're shopping on the app, those are the people that they really know what's going on because all the work lands on them.
That was going to be my next question, is what your take would be on how managers should be communicating on a regular basis with their associates and how teams should be communicating with each other on a regular basis.
Well, you start communication with remembering you have two ears and one mouth. So first thing is you have to listen. And listening's natural for some people. Others, it may not be as natural. It's not always been my strength, believe it or not. I've had to work on it over the years, and I've learned by really actively listening to people around you and then connecting dots. People have a bit of information in different departments and different geographies. And when you can connect the dots, you can really figure out what's the common thread and what it is that they need or we need to do to better help them serve others.
Yes, and communication, especially during this crazy, busy holiday season, is so very important. Obviously, Thanksgiving and Black Friday in the rearview mirror. So now it's switching gears, buying more presents, hosting holiday parties, all the things for all the festivities. How should we be serving our customers?
Well, let's start with communication.
Yes.
Right now, less is more. We need less communication because we got to get out of the way because people are busy. They're running fast and they've got to get some things done. And what they need right now is a bit of support and not a lot of direction or distractions, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to serving customers, let's make sure that we know what it is they want, how they want it. And we've got to be the best business in the world at delivering that for them.
And that customer experience obviously does really matter. Talk about the role Walmart plays in people's lives.
Well, it's a broad question. And this time of year, it's important to remember people are busy. They can be a bit stressed, not all the time. It's a great time of year, but you got a lot to do, parties to get to, family to think about, gifts to buy, all sorts of things. And everybody's life is different. Everybody has pressure in their life, and that's relative depending on what's going on. So what we can do the best right now is be efficient, make sure we're providing value, be in stock, and not take any extra time from people because we know they've got a lot to do.
Yeah, so let's say, hypothetically, I have a relative that tries to avoid Walmart this time of year. They'd rather shop online or go to other stores. What should I say to them?
Shop at Walmart.com.
Shop at Walmart, right?
Sure.
There's so many ways, like
You can
you
do
said,
that.
that we can reach our customers.
Sure, Walmart.com. Or if you want to have us pick your groceries for you and have them ready when you pull up to the store, we can do that. If you'd like to have the delivery from the store to the home, there are 1,400 locations. We can do that. But there are a lot of ways that we can take care of customers any way they want to be served.
So when we think about some of our competition, it really is highlighting the benefits that we have here at Walmart.
Sure, sure. One of the big advantages is we have over 1 million associates all over the country working hard to serve people. That's our biggest benefit. And along with that comes a lot of locations and capabilities and smart engineers and people with technical backgrounds who are looking for new ways to take friction and time away from the shopping experience so that people can spend more time on the things they want. Our line, when we think about what we do at Walmart, we save money so people can live better. Save money and live better.
Absolutely. Any final thoughts on the holidays you'd like to share with the team?
Sure. It's a special time of year, and I know everybody is working really hard. We've got about 2 weeks to go. I can't believe I'm saying that, but just a touch
that
over.
Crazy.
Yeah, this calendar, it happens
My goodness.
about every 7 years. We have this calendar where Thanksgiving, it's just so late that you have Thanksgiving. The next week is normally just a week where you regroup, get organized, and then you've got 3 or 4 weeks until Christmas. Well, not this year. We've got 2 weeks, and then it is here. So lots going on, but I'm just super appreciative of what people are doing. I've seen associates from all the way in the Northwest to Florida, California, back to the Northeast in the last few weeks, and everybody's just working hard, and the stores look great, and I'm really thankful for what they do.
Absolutely. You just mentioned a couple of the store visits, seeing how quickly too those stores can turn it around, even during the holidays.
Oh yeah, I was in a store last Friday morning in Fayetteville, just a few miles south of here, and went out to the Christmas shop, and it was just like grand opening. You couldn't tell anything had been done, shopped, moved the day before. And of course, then I later ran across a lady named Kathy who's been with us for 34 years, who loves her job, loves her stores, loves the city of Fayetteville. I mean, she was just so positive, and to her, every day is just a challenge, and and she thinks of it as a positive challenge. Like, today is the day she's going to figure it out, and that day she had definitely figured it out.
That attitude is very helpful.
It is. It goes a long way.
Sure does, John. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Thanks, you too.